Hey guys, welcome back. So in today's video, I will be doing a complexion review. So I have three products right here. This one is from Sephora, their Best Skin Ever Foundation Plus Anti-Pollution. And I also have the One Size Beauty from Patrick Star. This is the Turn Up the Base Butter Silk Concealer. I've been meaning to try this, so today is the perfect day. And also the Ultimate Setting Powder Translucent from One Size Beauty as well. I cannot wait to try, so let's get started. I will shake this foundation just to make sure. Okay, let's get this going. This is recommended by a friend to me, so I wanted to try this. She swears by it. She really like it. So I already have my primer. I use the Too Faced Hangover Primer. And on this side, I'm going to use a sponge. And on this side, I'm going to use a brush. So I'm going to go with a brush first. So by the way, before I start applying, this is the consistency of the foundation. It's a bit on a moussey side, I would say. It's not super runny, so which is probably good for my skin, but we'll see. And right now it is about 10 a.m. And also my shade, I forgot to mention, this is 21.5Y. And as you can see, it's not bad. So that is how the foundation look like so far on my first layer, and I still have quite a bit, and I feel like this is way too much, but I did 2 pump. You can see right now that it's pretty good. The shade is just a hint lighter on my skin right now, but the good thing with this is we are going to see if it oxidizes. Also, if it doesn't, I can pull it out with bronzer and contouring. And so far, so good. Now I'm going to apply on this side with a sponge. Alright, so we're done with the sponge application. So you guys can compare right now. This is the brush and this is the sponge. You can take a look at which performs better. But I would say it really doesn't matter. It looks very, very natural to me. The only thing that I've noticed so far is application for the brush. It is a little bit on the shinier side, and on this side it's less shiny. I think it's just because of the sponge trying to remove all of that like excess from my primer or from my moisturizer, but it doesn't matter because we will set it with the powder anyway. But at the same time, this finish is really, really good. It is definitely a buildable, so medium buildable. And I'm just gonna read quickly here. So this foundation is enriched with algae extract and hyaluronic acid, provides anti-pollution benefits and 12-hour hydration, clinically proven to reduce signs of stress and fatigue. So it's a really, really good foundation to have if you wanted an inexpensive foundation. So medium buildable coverage for the look of natural perfected skin. So what I can see right now is really it is a natural finish, and I just couldn't believe how smooth it is. So I'm just gonna finish the rest of this foundation and we are gonna move on to the concealer. Alrighty guys, let's do this concealer. It's the Turn Up the Base Butter Silk Concealer. It is supposed to be a medium to full buildable coverage. It has a natural finish and all day wear. It's supposed to be a buttery smooth blendable application. Let's open this up. It has 7 ml and this is how the packaging looks like. It is a glass bottle and the lid is sort of that red metallic looking. And let me shake this first. Go every time. Don't forget to shake even if it's concealer. So let's try it, and I'm in the shade light 4 because I wanted it to be a little lighter. And see, I didn't put any foundation on my eyes, under my eyes. The applicator, it is something that I haven't seen before. It is doe foot, but it has this like sort of like almost like a shoes when you put it on the floor. It's like this. It's like a, you can see it's a pump. I like it. And so far this is the way how it looks like. I'm gonna be using this sponge to blend this concealer. Okay, that is the first blending that I have. And now let's go to this side. It's an interesting concealer to me. I haven't feel it yet, but I just have a feeling that it feels like almost powdery butter. I'm not sure, but let me see right now. Definitely smooth, but less powdery than what I thought. It's just because when I apply it on the skin, I almost feel like it's sort of that very light-ish moussey feeling, but it's not that. So let me just see it one more time here. How's it going? And you can also see it's definitely lighter than my skin, but I feel like I need just a tiny bit of coverage in the corner of my eyes. Just like here and here. And blend this. Okay, and finally trying on the translucent powder. Let's set this. And this is how it looks like, by the way. It has that sort of yellow banana-ish color. Not super yellow though. Okay, a lot of people really like this powder. That's why I wanted to try it as well. I'm just gonna set around my forehead and the nose area. Let me see. Okay, so instantly it made my skin on the softer and matte side. The formula of this translucent powder, it is very how do you say this, it's almost like that very dense kind of powder, but also when you try to feel it, it's very smooth and like velvety. That is how the powder looks like. And I'm just gonna go ahead and apply a little bit of powder around my face. I'm just gonna use this brush and just kind of set it. So it's definitely giving you that very soft, velvety looking without looking like powdery, I would say. But I couldn't tell right now because I'm trying and we're going to see it later. Powder just makes everything soft and blurry. That's what I'm feeling right now, and it's super nice. Oh wow, okay. We are going to see that after about few hours. I'm gonna check back with you guys. But overall, the thought so far for the initial application and testing is the foundation, it's really good. I'm very impressed of how it covers, but at the same time, it's natural finish and it's very affordable. And then the concealer, I'm not quite sure so far for now if I really like it. Maybe the shade. I was swatching a shade in Sephora and I don't see a lot of shade that I feel like will suit me the most. So I picked this one up, but we're going to see if it's going to last because we set it with a powder. I really like the powder for now. I feel like it did smoothen everything and it blurs the skin as well, so you can see. Take a look at one more time. This is so far what I have here for you guys. So we are going to check back in just maybe a few hours. Make sure to check at the very end if you want to see the result of all this product that I applied today. Thank you guys for watching and I will see you just a few hours. Bye guys! Hey guys, it's been about 5 hours since I applied the foundation, concealer, and translucent powder, and this is the result of wearing it for 5 hours. And I'm a bit surprised because my skin normally doesn't look this oily. So if you look at around my T-zone, around my nose and my chin, it's on the shinier side and I could definitely see the oil coming out. And also, I want to point out the concealer. If you look at under my eyes where the line is, if you can see that it's already depositing and it's breaking. So given for about 2 hours, it's going to break and really deposit. So it's a big no-no to me because that is the number one thing that I don't like when a concealer is creasing already, and it's only 5 hours. But I'm gonna give it a chance and experiment the product and see how it goes, and maybe it will work with something else. But so far, that is what I'm noticing. I'm gonna give this foundation a little bit more time, but for now, let me set it again with a powder and see how it goes. Same translucent powder from One Size Beauty. I'm gonna use this brush to set it. Alright, so I'm just gonna leave this on for another 2 to 3 hours and see how this foundation goes. The concealer, I mean, it's not super terrible right now, but when it comes to under my eyes, I'm just really picky. So we are going to see more of this later. Bye! Hey guys, welcome back. So it's been about 8 hours since I applied this product, and you can see the performance on your screen right now. And if you are going to ask me, the only word I can say is disappointment, and I'm going to explain to you why. So first, let's talk about the Sephora Best Skin Ever Foundation. If I have to rate it from 1 to 10, and 10 being the highest, I'm gonna rate it as 5, and I'm gonna explain to you why. Because I see a lot of separation here, especially on the skin where I move a lot. I also have a lot of deposit on my nose. I'm gonna just give you a little bit of glance there. And here, so it's really not good. And also I just feel like it just keeps getting more oilier and oilier. It couldn't hold that oil, and I just did the same thing. I did my primer, I applied with a brush, and I applied with a sponge, normally what I used to do with my other foundation. So yes, I'm gonna rate it just a 5 because it just didn't work for me. Secondly, let's talk about this concealer. Oh my goodness, you guys, I had a really high hopes this morning that this will do for me because I've heard good things about this concealer, but it just didn't make it. Like right after like 5 hours, you can see it's cracking already. After my check-in, within an hour, it already did break. Like you can see that the oil is already on my line under my eyes. But I'm going to give this product a chance, maybe try to experiment it and see how it goes. But really, a concealer, a good concealer shouldn't be doing that. Lastly, I'm going to talk about the powder. For the powder, I'm not quite sure right now because the part where I apply the powder here, it looks very smooth and really like mattifying right now, but I don't know if it's a good powder around the lines on my eyes because I could see that it deposit a lot, and I do not like that as well. So I'm going to experiment definitely this powder and the concealer one more time, and I will give you an update if there's something that I find that works better. But overall, this whole wear test review is just a disappointment to me. So I hope you guys find this useful. If you are planning to buy it, think again. If we have the same skin type, right now I am normal combination skin, but still it didn't work for me, and that's it. Thank you so much guys for watching my videos. I hope you had fun, and please don't forget to give this video a big thumbs up. Also, don't forget to subscribe my channel, hit the notification bell so that you are updated whenever I upload my next video. Thank you guys for watching, and I will see you next time. Bye guys!